Okay, it's 20 to 4. The locomotive just turned up and rejoined the train, which is a lot shorter than I thought it would be. I'd estimate this at 800 meters. But they said, so 4 o'clock. And I said, can I jump on the wagon? And they said yes, so that's all fine. So I've got to get my shit sorted out. I'm going to put on my lightweight trousers because they're technical to cover it up. I'm going to tape up the legs. Put on, it might be a little toasty, mind you. Put on my burnous. And yeah. Camera off. Wagon graveyard. I like how the nice people have put them under trees. It's nice. I got caught out at Zoérat. An old man who was with a walkie-talkie, who was a senior guy. He actually happened to be looking my way when I got on, and he demanded I get off and get into the carriage. So I did. But then as soon as we left the station, the offer was made by the workers on the train that if I greased their palms, they would allow me at the next stop to do this. So, a rather extortionate, kind of, well, £20, which for me right now is quite a lot, and for them is quite a lot. I got them down from 30, equivalent. But it's worth it, and it has to be said, man, whatever this stuff is, at the front of the train you have the iron ore, and it's like, it looks like smashed up terracotta because of all the iron oxide. I know what this is. I think it might be manganese oxide, I'm not sure. But whatever it is, it compacts and stays together. And so if you look up there, you can see it is just about coming off the iron ore. But not so much here. So I'm not getting as much of a lungful and faceful as I might have done. Nearly to Choum now, very, very close. We're currently taking a shortcut through Western Sahara. I've taken a screenshot of the map. It skipped a very large mountain right in front of me. But yeah, I'm not going to make it to Atar tonight. So Choum it is. Good morning, friends. So, rule number 4, don't panic. I realise I'm plagiarising Douglas Adams, but it's true, don't panic. Now, honestly, this one is difficult, because, frankly, it comes with experience, unless you are some super confident troubleshooting genius from the word go, and I've only ever met one person like that. just comes with experience. So, picture, if you will, that's your plan as a go for the iron ore train has gone ever so slightly over time, and you rock up in this place at 9 p.m. and there is no communal lighting in this little town. It's, with the exception I think this building is just all one-storey buildings, mostly made of these blocks and mud brick. Yeah, so rocked up, got my stuff off the train, looked around and started walking towards a light source. And I was kind of on the fence as to whether I would find anything, if I have to sleep rough maybe, when I'm in that bad. But then this guy hops up in the ubiquitous Mercedes and says, "You're looking for a place to stay?" In French, of course. In situations like this, my French improves rapidly. And I was like, "Yeah." And his name is Ahmed. And this little, actually nice place, which is the only place to stay in town, it's a secure compound, really. And it has cute little things here, like that is a fireplace to sit around, a hearth as it were. That it appears to be an empty plunge pool with no system of drainage at all, so I don't know what the hell that's about. But anyway, so rocked up here, secure place to stay, give me some water, a couple of snacks, and I slept very well. Don't panic. Yeah, something will work itself out most of the time, because even in the tiniest little rude hamlet, there is always a place to rest your head, even if it's someone's living room. Been there really quite a few times. But look at this. I'm getting the bus to Atar, where I was supposed to be last night, and I've got one night in Atar, and then I'm off to Choum, which is that's an 8-hour journey tomorrow, because of course I have work on Monday. This means that I do miss out on Chinguetti this time. Chinguetti is a place that is southeast of Atar, about 2 hours drive, and it's this gorgeous little ancient village in the Sahara, surrounded by sand dunes with one road in. It's a little mini oasis with one well and a very old, well-used minaret. I would have loved to have seen that. I'm a little upset about that, but this is the thing. I've only had 4 days to go on the iron ore train from Nabadibu to Zoérat back to here. This is Choum. Get off, get to Atar, ideally get out to Chinguetti for the day, perhaps even the night, get back to Atar and take the 8-hour bus ride from there to the capital so I can be there for Sunday evening and set up for work. Chinguetti was always the if I can do it thing, and now I can't. Oh, next time. So one last thing. It's been a long time since I've been this far out. Yeah. Holy fucking hero. It feels so good. It feels really fucking good. Good evening, friends. So it's very nearly sunset and I am starving. I got to Atar And the nice thing was that the guy who picked me up at the side of the street laden with my luggage last night after the train, name of Ahmed, and I stayed with him in his nice place, and he said, I just put my stuff down. You're going to Atar? I was like, yeah. He goes, oh, I've got a friend there and he's got an auberge. I'm like, well, I've already booked an auberge. It turned out we were talking about the same guy. So he calls up saying, Ibrahim, I've got your friend here. Anyway, so the really nice part was that I got on the bus, and Ibrahim, who is the guy who runs this little tiny place, met me from the bus with a taxi and brought me here. Atar is a medium-sized town compared to Choum. Again, it's all very 1 and 2 story. And there's a sea, this section, which is fairly new, is a sea of breeze blocks. The mountains are really quite lovely. Anyway, so I just got ferried into town. I wanted to go and buy some food and sort out tickets for my bus to Nouakchott tomorrow. Ibrahim said, no problem, we'll take care of this. Calls his friend with the taxi and we go into town. Honestly, I mean, it's a good 5 clicks away. And he said he knew a guy to sort out the tickets. I mean, it's ordinarily not my favourite thing to do, be ferried around, chauffeured, if you will. But he was very enthused and sorted everything out very quickly. The minibus, is at 7:30 tomorrow morning. But good price. It's a 7.5-hour trip, which is a bit of a mission, but it means that I will arrive in Nouakchott, in the capital, at about 4 p.m, which is a good time to arrive, settle in. So yeah, the suns are setting behind those mountains, so we've still got 20 minutes until sunset and the muezzin call out for evening prayers. It's been a good time. Good afternoon, friends. So, with one total bloody job's worth of a minibus supervisor who apparently was unable to find the Mauritanian stamp in my passport, a madman of a driver, because I'm here 2 hours earlier than I expected to be, and a whole big bunch of very stubborn fauna. We had to stop and shoo away camels, donkeys, goats from the road. One particularly cantankerous camel wouldn't move. We had to drive around him. But I am here in Nouakchott, which is the capital of Mauritania. And that's going to be that for this, because Nouakchott's going to be a whole new video. So, as always, if you like what I do and how I'm doing it, please do like and subscribe. How was your weekend?